Hi, so this week I'm reviewing a DJI Mic Mini. So this was recently on offer on Amazon, so I decided to pick one up. This is the base pack, so it comes with one microphone and one receiver. So we just open up the box, and as you can see, as we take out the contents, it comes in a nice pouch. It comes with a few instructions and a couple of stickers which you'll have a look at in a minute. So it's a nice grey material pouch, which I wasn't expecting. None of the sales pictures have ever shown the pouch that it comes with. Zip on the side, so we'll just open it up and we'll get all the contents out. So everything's all pre-wrapped so it doesn't get any damage. So we'll just get everything out and then we'll unwrap it all one at a time. So first up, we'll take this one out. So this is the receiver itself. As you can see, it's a decent size. We'll go into more detail in a bit. And then this one is the microphone. So nice little microphone with a clip on the back and a magnet. This is the dock that you put the microphone into charge, which is magnetic, so it goes in nice and easy. We've got two little foamy things that go on the top. This is to eliminate any wind noise when you're outside, or at the very least it's going to reduce the wind noise. They just push fit onto the top and then you just pull them off to remove. And then in here we've got the connection, the USB-C connection. So you just slide the cap off the bottom and then you just slide this into place, and then this will connect into your phone as long as it's got a USB-C connection. In this bag we have a cable which has an audio adapter, and it also has a USB with two USB-C connections at the end. So you'll be able to charge the microphone and the receiver together. So just plug them both in. Both have connections on them, as you can see. And then you'll get a charging light on the side which flashes away just to show that they are on charge. So the bag itself is slightly padded. It's made of a nice material. It has pockets inside, so you'll be able to put all the extras in there to keep them nice and safe. And then we'll just have a little look inside. So we get some DJI stickers, some for the kids maybe. And then it comes with some quick start guides on how to use it and how to get started. So we'll have a look at the microphone itself. So it's nice and compact, as you can see. It has a clip on the back, so you can clip it onto your clothes if you require it. It also has this magnet on the back clip as well, which feels quite strong. So with this you can put the microphone on the front of your shirt or clothing and put the magnet behind, and it should keep it in place as it is nice and strong. And then we'll have a little look at the receiver. So it has a dial on the front with an option to move it forward to or back to. What the dial does is if someone's talking very quiet, you can turn it up so it hears them better. If someone's talking very loud, you can turn it down. And then on the back, we've also got another clip, so you can attach it to something if you require, but obviously for the majority of people it'll be plugged into the likes of a phone. As I'm showing you here, so it just plugs into the bottom of the phone with the USB-C connection. So there is a bit of sticking out, as you'd expect. There's a chance it could be knocked, so you've got to be careful because there's a possibility the connection could be broken if it's knocked around. So a little care will be needed when you're moving it around, just to make sure that it doesn't get knocked and twisted and bends the USB-C connection, damaging the phone or the receiver. And it also comes with an app. So the main thing with this app is it doesn't do the recording. The app is just to adjust some settings. So there's plenty of settings in there. There's noise cancellation, which is on regular or strong, so you can adjust it as much as you want. And then as you can see, we're pressing the top of the microphone. It's showing the soundbar at the top, so you'll be able to see if there's anything too loud going into the speaker, which could affect the audio at the end. So we'll just have a little bit of a closer look. So we'll go to the screen, and then this is the app. So there's lots of settings on this. You can scroll down, there's several different settings you can adjust. So it's all about fine tuning. It's all about going in, making some adjustments, giving it a test. You've got mono and stereo, and then plenty of other things that you can make adjustments on so you can get it as perfect as possible. So on a Samsung there is a sound recording app, as you can see. So what I tend to do is I open the DJI Mic app, and then I also open the voice recorder app. I start recording and then I go back to the DJI. This way I can see if I'm speaking too loudly into the microphone, if I'm peaking it, or if it's not loud enough. That way you can make sure you're getting the right sound quality as you're doing your recordings. So the initial setup, you just need to press the power button on the side of the receiver, which will turn it on. And then there's a power button on the side of the microphone. So you just hold both of them down for a couple of seconds and then you'll get green lights. So as you can see, this one's already paired. You can pair up to if you require, but what you'd need to do is just hold down this button on the side on both of them, and then this will pair the microphones. So if you did have two microphones, it would show up as two different lights when you're using each one. But as I've only got the one, it shows just as one. And now this is a quick audio test. So we'll start with basic noise cancellation. So this is me walking around the garden. The microphone is a good couple of inches away from my mouth, but this is on the basic noise cancellation settings. As you can hear, there is a little bit of background noise, but even in the current conditions, when there's a bit of a breeze, it's not actually that bad. This is now me at the same time outside, but with strong noise cancellation, and there is a little bit of a difference. Again, it's not the most windiest of days, however it does try and eliminate a little bit of the background noise. So if you are going to be one of these people that works outside or does some vlogging or videos outside, it'll definitely have some kind of advantage for you by doing that. So my overall thoughts are it's an excellent microphone. I've used cheaper ones in the past and they do a job, but they do have pluses and negatives, which you'd expect from cheaper items. For the amateur, they'll do the job that you want, but for the difference in price, it really is worth paying the extra and getting something of as high quality as this. As the saying goes, you buy cheap, you buy twice. So instead of buying a cheaper item and then regretting it further down the line, I'd highly recommend trying to save and get the extra and buy this one. It always seems to be on offer on Amazon. I picked it up for £46, but I have seen it cheaper on Prime days. I'll link the products in the description for you to be able to keep an eye on it. It's the complete basic setup that you need: a microphone and a receiver. So everything that you want to start with when you're doing your social media to get the best perfect voiceovers. It's plug and play, it's simple to use, it's nice and compact. It's all positives from me, I highly recommend it. So if you're in the market for a microphone and a receiver, then this is the one I definitely say to go for. It's worth paying the extra and you will not regret it. Any questions on the item, just leave them in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.